Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Blur today. It's been a while since I've covered this coin and it's up like 26%. So let's have a look at it. First of all, if you're interested in the price section and other things, you can just go to the end of this video. That is where I mostly cover the price analysis and the price prediction for the tokens. So starting with the coin, this is obviously it was basically one of the biggest marketplace on Ethereum, and as of now I think it stands as the third biggest one. We have a surprisingly new marketplace coming up and taking over, which is CryptoPunks, followed by OpenSea, and we have Blur, as you can see, with a volume of 5.6. It's, I would say, pretty good volume, and it seems like that as of now the NFTs seems to have made a pretty good comeback, so that could be one of the reasons why the Blur is going up, I think. And besides that, I could not find anything that may have actually pushed Blur's price higher as of now, because they don't have anything on their Twitter or on their X. They don't have any blog or anything. I did try to find it, but I could not, so it is unclear why the token is going up. And even if we look at their TVL, it has been improving pretty good, as you can see here. It is already 2x, which is very surprising, I would say, and they have been doing pretty good, I would say, so far. Now if we talk about the governance, which is the main utility for the token, they don't have anything there as well, so it is again very much unclear why the token has started to go up. And I think it may have been due to the tokens, or you can say the price action and something like that, but again we'll come to that in just a second. Now if we do look at the overall NFTs, there is basically a lot of, you can say, a lot of interest in Pudgy Penguins. Even if you look at its token has been constant. Its token has been going up. I think it's already up like over 500%, so that is a massive, you can say, pump. And it also has a pretty good volume, as you can see here. The 7 days volume is pretty high, so I would say overall everything seems to be pretty good for, I would say, for the NFTs, and that is also benefiting the Blur token. So if we look at the NFTs token as of now, NFTs marketplace tokens, we don't have that many on Ethereum, so that could be one of the reasons why the token is going up, because the rest are on the Solana, as you can see. Even ME, even Tensor, those are on the Solana, and they have been also gaining pretty good, as you can see. But again, the biggest one is again the Blur, which is on Ethereum, and I think that may be the reason that it is the biggest winner, because it is one of the biggest, you can say, NFT marketplace token on the Ethereum. Now if we talk about its tokenomics, if you don't know what its tokenomics is, it's pretty simple. So they had like 3 billion Blur token at launch, and this is how they distribute it. So 51 to the community, 29 to the core contributors with 4-year vesting, 19% to the investors with 4-year vesting, and 1% to the advisors. And this is how the vesting looks like. As of now, we have a daily unlock. So as you can see here, the investors, as well as you can say the investors as well as the past and future core contributors are getting their tokens. So as of now, the monthly unlocks for the investors is like 10 million Blur token. So it is a pretty good sell pressure, but again I think they may not be selling, because they most likely took some profit. So if we just look here, they started to give their tokens to the investors as well as core contributors back in June of 2023, and I believe this is when that happened. So yes, so basically the price at that time was around 38 cents, and after that it actually ended up hitting a low of 15 cents. So I think that was most likely due to the investors getting the token, and after that there was a pretty good demand. It actually ended up hitting 78, and it has been struggling to go up, but it actually does do quite well whenever there is an alt season, so I'm expecting a pretty big pump if it does continues to go up. Again, we'll talk about that in just a second. Now they also have something very interesting, so which is called airdrop section. So let me just check it. So where did I lose it? So they have this airdrop section. As of now, they don't have any campaign at the moment, but they do usually do that. So that is another incentive that many users, I think, do like, and that may be one of the reasons why the pillar does have still a pretty good demand. But again, this new marketplace, CryptoPunks, has been doing pretty well, even beating Biller, so it is a bit concerning for the Biller. But anyways, Biller has been keeping up. It has been doing, I would say, pretty much good job. Anyways, now coming to the price action of the token and the token itself. As of now, the token, I think, is in the downtrend. If it wants to go up like as high as 45 or even higher, it does need to break above this downtrend. So as of now, let's see, like 28 cent or even higher than that. So that is going to be a bit, I would say it is going, it does need to go as high as 140%, which is a lot, I would say. But again, if it does pulls this, this is going to be one of the biggest, I would say, one of the biggest recovery in this alt season. But again, as of now, the particular target that I'm looking at least for 2 to 3 days, would be this one. So as of now, it just needs to actually go as high as 16 cent, like 15 cent, and it needs to trade there for some time. After that, it can actually go ahead and try to break out, but as of now, it does need to go to this range. So this range around 16 to 15 cents seems to be the pretty good one. So as of now, if we just go to for our chart, as you can see here, it did have a pretty good breakout from 200 EMA. So I would say the first resistance, of course, is going to be around 13 cent. Once it does crosses above this, this resistance is going to be a bit concerning, around 16 to 15 cent. If it does flips this resistance, I think it may actually go as high as like 28 or even higher than that. And it seems like that as of now the NFTs seems to be making comeback. So if they do come back in the next week or like in next 2 to 3 weeks, I think the Blur could be one of the biggest winner. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for the news, there is no news that I could actually find. There is nothing on their Twitter or even on their foundation page or anything. So it is unclear why the token is going up. But if it does flips this resistance around 16 to 15, I think there are pretty good chances that it could be heading towards 30 cent or even 40 cent is a possibility. And if we look at its market cap in different alt seasons, as of now it's around 285 million. So if we just look at back in December, it actually ended up hitting 900 million, and back in 2024 it was above 1 billion. So again, hitting 500 or even 700 should not be problem for the Blur. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.